Good morning, CB kids. Also, good morning, church. For the last 8 weeks, we've been doing this online Sunday school outside of our service. But we're live in the service this week because we're going to be doing something a little bit different over the summer. So for everyone watching, either here in the building or at home, welcome to our new segment that I am calling Kids Korner. Well, kids, as you know, for the last 8 weeks, we've been looking at the Bible as we trekked through the jungle. Well, we're out of the jungle now, and today the whole church is starting a new series together about how we do this faith thing even when we fail.
Oh! Cody! Stop. Ooh, cheese balls. Love those.
But first, there is the matter of the memory verse. Now, I know that this is Kids Korner, but we are live here on Sunday morning, so you know what that means. This memory verse is for everyone. So kids, parents, adults, teenagers who are too cool for this, we're all doing this together, so let's see our memory verse for this series. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Psalm 145, verse 14. This is our memory verse for this series. So I'm going to read it again, and I want everyone in the church and at home to read it with me. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Psalm 145, verse 14. Okay, so we have now said it twice. Let's take away a couple of words and try it again. Say it with me. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Psalm 145, verse 14. Good job. Let's take away another couple of words and say it again. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Psalm 145, verse 14. Let's take away some more words. Say it with me. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Awesome. Let's do this one more time, but now let's take away a whole sentence. So say it with me. The Lord takes good care of all those who fall. He lifts up all those who feel helpless. Well, great job, everyone. This is normally an activity that we would give to the kids. But since we're going to have Kids Korner in our Sunday services for the next little while, I want everyone in the congregation, young and old, to practice this verse from the Psalms, because it is a great reminder of our God who takes care of us. Now, kids, how many of you have a spare set of crutches at home? How about an old sling or maybe an air cast? Items like these are reminders of mistakes, aren't they? They're reminders of a time that someone missed a step, or tried to do something crazy, or lost their grip on a tree branch. We have to get around in a cast or sling or crutches for a while. And afterwards, we have a constant reminder of the time that we did something silly and hurt ourselves. But we don't stay hurt, do we? Our body heals up and we get another chance. We go back to normal life, and if we're wise, we will do things better or smarter than we did before. We may not have visible reminders of our sin like we do our past injuries, but most of us don't need crutches to remind ourselves of the times that we failed God. What's important to remember isn't how we've sinned or how many times we've sinned. What's important is remembering that God will give us another chance. God can forgive us no matter what we've done and no matter how many times we've messed up. He gives us second chances, and he can still do great things in our lives. In today's passage, we're going to hear about how Abraham sinned twice by lying about his wife. Different circumstances, different places, same results. Yet in spite of his sin, you all know his name. you hear Abraham and it conjures up stories from the Bible. Because in spite of his sin, God still made Abraham the father of the nation Israel. So as Pastor Aaron comes in a few minutes and unpacks this passage in more detail, remember that God has great plans for you. And he's not going to let your fails derail those plans. Ask God to give you another chance when you mess up, and trust God to fulfill his plans in your life.